Hi, second grade. So today we're going to start our landscapes with warm and cool colors. So in our landscapes, we are going to show the ocean as well, or some water to represent the cool colors. So the first step in starting that out, well, besides putting your name on here, I'm just going to put my name on real quick, making sure to make it and your class code and flip my paper over. And so landscapes usually have the paper. It's actually called the landscape way. Like if you have paper orientation on computers, it's called the landscape way. I've been calling it the horizontal way. This is the vertical way or the portrait way, but most landscapes want the paper the horizontal way. All right, so when you get started, you're going to want to think about how you want to represent your land and how you want to represent your water. All right, so I'm going to get started. Let's see, I think maybe I'm going to want some like hills, kind of. Maybe it's an island. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop there. Maybe I'll have kind of the ocean kind of go over here. And I don't want it to be just kind of flat ocean. We want this to be very dynamic. You can keep it flat if you want to, but we want sections in order for us to paint in. So I think I'm gonna do some waves. Wow! Ooh, look at that curly wave. Oh, maybe this one's gonna be a little different. That's okay. And let's see. And I think to represent. Oh, you know what? Before I move on, I'm gonna make those into even more sections just because I can paint more kind of shades of cool colors or tints of cool colors kind of in there. So I'm going to include that. Let's see, what else would I like to have? Oh, well, I think I want a big sunset in the background. So I'm going to draw half circle for a sun. And then I want to show that my sun is radiating big wavy lines. So we have lots of space to paint in there. All right, I think that's looking okay so far. Okay, so then what I want you to do is I want you to use a black crayon to outline. The reason why I want you to use a black crayon is because the black crayon is waxy, and so the watercolor doesn't like things that are waxy. So it's going to kind of keep your areas in one. If still you still got to be careful when you're painting, even with the waxy crayon, but it's going to help keep the paint, like if you have a purple next to a blue, and if you go right up to that black crayon, the black crayon's going to kind of stop that purple from getting into your blue. So for this part, you might not want to have very small details. Just kind of keep that in mind. All right, now I'm going to start painting. So I'm going to put my cool colors in the ocean, and I'm going to put green kind of in this land because it's kind of touching the ocean, and then I'm going to do warm colors for the sky. All right, and so making sure that you paint right to the edge. And before you start your warm colors, you are going to probably want to change your water because your cool colors are going to affect how your warm colors look. So I'm going to go do that. My warm colors are kind of bleeding together, but you know what? I kind of like how that looks. They're kind of blending. So I'm going to keep going with that. All right, thanks for watching.